Hello everyone, good evening guys, and welcome to the YouTube channel of PRATHAM Test Prep. Myself Juhi Sharma, and here we are with yet another current affairs session that covers the current affairs from the 8th of August to the 10th of August. Hi again to all of you. I welcome you again to the YouTube channel of PRATHAM Test Prep, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, press the bell icon which is right next to it, and yes, you will get notified every time Pratham updates any video or we go live for any important update. Right now, Pratham keeps uploading a lot of informative content specifically curated for undergraduate entrances like CUET, IPU and a lot more. So yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you take advantage of all the episodes that we are uploading on a regular basis. Now, this current affairs series is a part of a playlist, is a part of an episode of Current Affairs SAMVAD. Yes, we do conduct Current Affairs SAMVAD every Monday and Friday. Current Affairs SAMVADs are conducted at 8:30 p.m. So yes, make sure that you are live at that time, or you can watch it even later. Right? Every Monday 8 and Friday 8:30 p.m. we do these episodes of current affairs, and yes, let's quickly see the first news of the day. But before looking at the first news, as a ritual goes, let's see the quote for the day. The quote for today is, if you're not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. This is a quote, and I hope that you all get motivated after reading it. So yes, you cannot just settle for ordinary. You have to take risks for getting or for achieving or for going to the more higher heights. Yes. Now let's quickly see the first news. We have International Day of the World's Indigenous People 2023. Now there is a catch in this. World's Indigenous People 2023 International Day for the day. This is also known as the World Tribal Day. Right? They can ask you a question in either way, that when is World Tribal Day observed, or when is a World's Indigenous People Day observed, right? So International Day for World's Indigenous People or World Tribal Day, both of them are observed on the 9th of August, right? Every year on 9th of August, this particular day is observed. Now, why this day is observed? So that the world understands their contribution, that they're also a part of our population. The world understands their contribution. People start acknowledging what indigenous people do, right? And the major contribution they do towards the planet is protecting the environment, right? Environmental protection. So we know that tribes, they live close to the nature, they live close to the environment. So this is one major thing, they protect the environment, right? So they have that kind of a contribution towards the planet. The one major thing they do is protecting the environment. Environmental protection, one major thing that they do to understand their rights, to protect their rights, to promote them, and to acknowledge the fact that yes, they are a part of our population only. The only difference is that they live close to the nature. Right? Now, one principal organ of the UN, which is United Nations General Assembly, right? The United Nations General Assembly is headquartered in New York. So this principal organization of the UN, UNGA, often referred to as UNGA, they had passed a resolution in December 1994. Right? At that particular point of time, they had passed a resolution, and they said that every year August 9th will be observed as the World Tribal Day. Entrances often confuse you by asking either World Tribal Day or International Day of the World's Indigenous People. So you have to be very, very aware that what kind of question are they asking, right? So 9th of August is the right answer for that. Now, as I've always told you, that every day, or I should say that most of the days, they have a theme attached to it. Right? So for most important days, you have to remember the day or date, and you should be aware of the theme as well. Theme is extremely important again. So the theme for this particular day is Indigenous Youth as Agents of Change for Self-Determination. I would just highlight this theme for everybody, right? The theme is what? The theme is Indigenous Youth as the Agents of Change for Self-Determination. This is what the theme of the International Day of Indigenous People is. I hope this particular thing is clear. The importance of the day is clear to all of you. Moving further to the next important news of the day, we have the 81st anniversary of Quit India movement. Now, whenever we study about modern history, whenever we study about the modern Indian history, I would say, there is a very significant event that we talk about, and that is the Quit India movement, right? This year, 2023 marks the 81st anniversary of this Quit India movement, right? It is the 81st anniversary. Now, we all know that Quit India movement started in which year? It started in the year 1942. It was 8th of August 1942 when Quit India movement started. Now, let me just give you a slight a story behind it. That when the Quit India movement started, right, it was basically launched by Mahatma Gandhi, but at that point of time, major political leaders were in jail, right? Most of the major political leaders were in jail, but this particular movement was a movement when people's enthu didn't came down. People had the same vigor to eradicate the British rule from India, right? Gandhi was in jail, and from jail only he gave a very famous slogan, which is do or die, karo ya maro, right? There was one speech, August Kranti Maidan. In that particular Maidan, the speech was given, and in that particular speech a slogan was given which is known as do or die, right? So this particular movement was there, and in this year 2023, it is the 81st anniversary of the Quit India movement. Basically, Bharat Chodo Andolan, Angrezo Bharat Chodo, and this movement was launched by Gandhi via his speech. And before that, there was this very important movement, which is the civil disobedience movement also, wherein Gandhi asked the people to not obey the British colony, right? Now, as I've already told you that in your static GK also this question can come, that during the which Indian Independence Act Gandhi gave the famous slogan do or die. So it was the Quit India movement. Now Gwalior Tank Maidan was the name of the place जहाँ से गांधी ने speech दी थी, but now the name, the place or the Maidan is popularly known as August Kranti Maidan, right? Yes, a question can come that the slogan Quit India was coined by whom? It was coined by Yusuf Meherali, right? He was a socialist, he was a social activist, he was a trade unionist as well, and he was also, during a brief point of time, he was also the mayor of Mumbai, right? So, Quit India movement, 81st anniversary. I hope this is clear to everybody. Now, moving further to the next news of the day, which is Tesla appointed Indian origin Vaibhav Taneja as its CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer. Now, from quite some time, we have been seeing that a lot of Indian origin people have been appointed in very reputed or very important organizations board, I would say, or in their in their management. A lot of Indian origin people are being appointed. Now, I say this all the time that whenever any Indian is being appointed to any international committee, international bank, international panel, any foreign company, in any board of any company, that particular news in itself becomes very important, right? For example, in February, there was a nomination done by I think the US government, that Ajay Banga, right, who was the former CEO of MasterCard, he was nominated as what? He was nominated as the head of the World Bank, and now he is obviously the head of World Bank. So such news are important for you, Indian origin people, right? Likewise, Tesla appointed whom? Tesla appointed Vaibhav Taneja as its CFO. CFO is Chief Financial Officer. Okay, So Tesla appointed Vaibhav Taneja as its CFO. This is important. Now, the current CFO was Jashri Krikon, and this particular person stepped down after 4 years, and in his place Tesla named ki okay, Vaibhav Taneja will be the new CFO of the company. Okay, now Tesla was incorporated in July 2023. There were two people, Martin and Mark, right? They came together, they incorporated it as Tesla Motors, right? And the name of the company is given, or the name of the company is actually a tribute, right? It was a tribute to the inventor and the electrical engineer, and the name of the person is Nikola Tesla. On this person's name, the name Tesla Motors were kept, and Martin and Mark, they did what? Martin and Mark, they incorporated the company in July 2003. Now we know that Tesla is where? Tesla is in the US, Austin, Texas, US. It's a multinational automotive clean energy company we have. And who's the largest shareholder? The largest shareholder in Tesla is Elon Musk, and he is also the CEO there, right? Since 2008, he is the CEO of Tesla. Moving further, we have the next news, which is Sanjay Kumar Agarwal appointed as the chairman of CBIC. Now, Sanjay Kumar Agarwal, okay, chairman of CBIC. You should know what CBIC is. CBIC is Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, right? There are two organizations. One is CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes. Then there is CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Alright. Sanjay Kumar ji has been appointed. He has been appointed as a chairman of CBIC. Okay. He has succeeded whom? He has succeeded Vivek Johri. So if somebody asks you that before Sanjay Kumar Agarwal ji, who was the CBIC's chairman? It was Vivek Johri. Okay. Now, as the name of the organization is Central Board of Indirect Taxes, right? That means ये organization क्या करती है? This organization administers the indirect taxes. ओके हमारे जो इंडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस है, जैसे हमारा जीएसटी हो गया, हमारा सर्विस टैक्स हो गया, सेंट्रल एक्साइज. सो it actually administers all these taxes along with customs and other things in India, and that is the reason why this name of the organization is CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes. Now CBIC is a statutory body. Okay, किस एक्ट के अंदर आपका स्टैब्लिश हुआ था? स्टैब्लिश, इट इज अ स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी. सो एक आपकी स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी होती है, एक आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी होती है. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी जिसके बारे में आपका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में मेंशन है, राइट. स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडीज के अंडर एस्टैब्लिश हुआ अंडर द एक्ट सीबीआईसी एक्ट, सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ रेवेन्यू एक्ट 1963 के अंडर आपका क्या हुआ? ये पर्टिकुलर आपका बॉडी, आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन गॉट स्टैब्लिश्ड. ओके, सिंपल सा. कौन सी मिनिस्ट्री देखती है? फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री देखती है. हु इज द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर? निर्मला सीतारमन जी इज द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के अंडर आता है आपका सीबीआईसी, सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ रेवेन्यू एक्ट 1963 के अंडर आपका ये बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर्म हुआ. फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री आपकी ये चीज देखती है, right? Now CBIC was previously known as what? Central Board of Excise and Customs. CBEC बोलते थे, but 2018 में it was renamed. So all this is the additional information related to what? Related to CBIC. Now I hope it is clear to everybody. Moving further to the next news, what we have is we have number of elephants goes up by 346 in Karnataka. Now if you remember the news that we have done, I think in the previous or in the last to last session, it was about the number of tigers, right? India is a country with one of the country having maximum number of tigers. So likewise, national number of elephants, it has also risen, and maximum number of elephants are in Karnataka, 346. It is a report, an interim report which was basically presented. Asian Elephant Population and Demography Estimates 2023 की रिपोर्ट है. कर्नाटका में एक एस्टिमेटेड इंक्रीज हुआ है 2017 से लेकर अब तक. अगर देखा जाए 346 एलिफेंट्स का राइज हुआ है. एंड ये रिपोर्ट किसने करी थी? फॉरेस्ट मिनिस्टर एशवर खांद्रे प्रेजेंटेड दिस और रिलीज दिस पर्टिकुलर रिपोर्ट, राइट? सो नथिंग हैपेंड. बेसिकली द फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कर्नाटका, they did a survey. Basically a survey or a census was conducted in which they did what? They counted the number of elephants in the state, and this was basically done by the Karnataka Forest Department in collaboration with the neighboring states of Karnataka, of course Kerala, Goa, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. All these states collaborated and they gave this particular number that the total number of elephants in Karnataka is 346. Alright, now moving further to the last news of the day, we have India ranked 6th in the South Asia region for internet resilience. Now this is a news related to which category? This news is related to rankings and reports, right? India achieved an overall score of 43%. Now 43% makes up what rank? The 6th rank, okay, in the South Asian region, right? So 43% above India there are countries like Bhutan, Bangladesh, Maldives, Sri Lanka and Nepal. These 5 nations are above India, right? And these are basically ahead of this particular rankings. Basically it is about India's mobile performance, right? It is about the infra, it's about performance, it's about security, market readiness. So all these 4 pillars that make up IRI, right? So in all these 4 pillars, what is the performance of India? Basis that this internet resilience report is formed, and there are 6. India is on the 6th rank. There are 5 nations ahead of India. Bhutan is at rank 1 with 58%, Bangladesh at rank 2 with 51%, Maldives at 3 with 50%, Sri Lanka at 47%, Nepal at 43%, and India is at rank 6th, right? So all these are the nations on top. Basically you should be aware of the top 2 nations, Bhutan and Bangladesh. दोनों countries BB से start होती हैं. It would be easy for you to remember, and India is at rank 6. Alright, I hope this is clear to everybody. Thank you so much everyone for staying tuned. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to Pratham Test Prep's channel if you haven't done already. Thank you so much guys. This is Juhi Sharma signing off, and I shall be seeing you soon.